May I see your invitation, please?
Sure. Here's my invitation.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the most iconic actors of the 80s and 90s, and I think that's in large part due to Arnold himself, who really understood himself better than a lot of studio executives and directors did.
Get down.
One part Arnold was obsessed with was the Terminator. He really thought that he could bring something interesting to it. James Cameron had actually wanted him to be Kyle Reese, but he really pushed to be the Machine, because he knew that his background as a bodybuilder could allow him to move and pose very well. He knew he could pull off such an interesting acting choice.
I know now why you cry, but it's something I can never do.
Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't the first bodybuilder to become an actor, but what he had that Steve Reeves and Mickey Hargitay didn't have was a real sense of humor. Arnold, like his frequent collaborator Danny DeVito, really had an understanding of how funny his body was. His body is unusual, and he could use that in a lot of interesting ways in both serious and comedic movies.
You know, you're the best celebrity lookalike I've ever seen. Look, I don't really like you, right? You brought me nothing but pain.
I think part of Arnold's understanding of himself that really comes through is understanding what doesn't work as much as what does. Even though he's this kind of big slab of muscle that's objectified a lot, he often doesn't find himself in love scenes. I think Arnold knew that a love scene between somebody his size and a regular-sized woman would always look kind of odd. So he often casts himself more as a father or an everyman. Quite often, he's just trying to help people out. He might have a kiss here or there, but you rarely see Arnold really getting in bed with anyone.
If you don't trust me, you can tie me up.
For instance, with Arnold, if you think about probably the sexiest scene he's in is in True Lies with Jamie Lee Curtis's striptease, but the whole time he's sitting in a chair in the dark while she does everything. Otherwise, Arnold is not really involved. Arnold Schwarzenegger always wanted to try different kinds of movies. So something like The Last Action Hero that's this sort of weird, dark meta-commentary that's also a kid's movie is precisely the kind of thing that he would love to do.
And this is for blowing up my ex-wife's house.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was really the perfect casting choice for Total Recall, because the whole movie you're supposed to be thinking, is this a dream or is this reality? And what makes it weirder is that it's this regular guy construction worker that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. The greatest point that this is a dream is that Arnold Schwarzenegger is at the center of it. I think what's made Arnold Schwarzenegger stick around a lot is his background as an athlete. He's somebody that when he sees a challenge, he wants to face it. When he takes a loss, he knows how to get back up and start over again. He's somebody that wants different challenges and to try different things.
Hasta la vista, baby.